Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PlanetBase. As you can see, the scenery has changed. It is time for us to attempt to make a more logical, a more structurally sound base on this planet. Now, this planet is different for a few different reasons. The light density is much lower, meaning that solar panels are pretty much useless, and we also get solar flares. And as the series goes on, you'll have a look at both of those. But for now, we need to move quickly and make sure things are working. So, I'm going to build an oxygen generator right about here. And we're going to be expanding the base down in this direction. We have a nice big open plain. I hope that doesn't count as a hill. It probably does, doesn't it? Yeah, that seems like it will be a hill. That's a bit annoying. I guess we have this direction. Having a big open plain is good. I was thinking about, you know, we ought to be focusing on other things rather than having a big open plain. It's better to have it more mountainous, so that, you know, you have more mines and things. But in reality, you can stretch the mines over as far as you need. Like, you can create airlocks, and the airlocks can be pretty far connected. I can make this section really long. So big open plain is good because it allows me to order how I'm building things and to make it work nicely. Those lorries outside are really annoying. Do you know how annoying it is to record with lorries around outside? It's frustrating as anything, believe me. Alright, that's gonna go there. And my water reclaimer is good. Oh, that's a generator. Water no, that's oxygen. Water! I always call it a reclaimer, I think because of the Martian. Water is going to go here. And I really need to be building a wind turbine as soon as I can. Because, as I said, light density is low, meaning this solar panel is not going to help remotely. It's not going to remotely help. So, I'm going to build that there. It's a bit of a distance from the colony ship. Which isn't good. Ideally, I'd be building nearer to it. But hey. Right, now I need to get my guys inside. I need to build a canteen for them to be able to get water. Because the immediate two issues that they face are oxygen and water. We sorted out the oxygen. Those things are being built. I want to make sure that does get built, actually. Especially the wind turbine. Come on, engineer. There you go. Good boy. And next is the canteen, which I've placed just enough. There's just enough room. What with all these resources here. Fantastic. Now, in terms of actual resources I have, I'm not sure compared, because it changes, great word. It changes the starting condition of the base between planets. The third planet, which I've tried once. The third planet is the most difficult because you start off with 2 workers, 1 engineer, no medic, and only a carrier bot, and that's like it. There's one biologist, 1 engineer, 2 workers, and 1 carrier bot. So if one of your workers breaks a leg in the mine before you have a sickbay, you're screwed completely. Remember the problem we had with Werner? Yeah. Just think about that. Anyway, first things first. This, and this, and this. There we go. Airlock has no oxygen, don't be ridiculous. Well, I mean, that is the nature of an airlock, isn't it? Surely it fills with oxygen, then empties of oxygen, and so on and so forth. You pump the oxygen out of it so that the pressure changes. You silly Billy, giving me notifications about that. I'm aware that's probably not what the notification actually was intended to mean, but hey. I can believe what I want to believe. Don't judge me. Alright, seems like I just want to make sure the water, the tap, the fountain is built. Come on. Get the fountain built. And we have a TV screen up there. It seems a bit unnecessary, but it's up there for welfare. Focusing on welfare... Ooh, that was close. Focusing on welfare is important. Okay. Tap. Built! Fantastic. Now to build us a dorm. Which I'm going to place around here. Yeah. And I do want to get my sick bay up and running about the same time that my mine opens, because I think people really only hurt themselves in the mine. Which you can understand, it's physical labour, of course there are going to be risks involved. It's just, if someone breaks a leg, especially when we have so few people to cover their shifts, it means that things don't get done enough. And as I don't have a sickbay yet, I'm not going to have the capacity to, you know, like heal them. Right, everyone's pretty tired, but luckily I have the solution to tiredness. It's a nice, comfy bunk bed. How many people? I've got 7. So beds for 6 ought to be enough for now. Ah, I've got the bioplastic. We can do beds for 8. There we go. Now I'm hoping the TV screen will keep them happy. If I have some leftover bioplastic, I'm going to make a potted plant. Oh crap, I killed the TV screen when I built that connection. You see? You see? These are the things you got to be careful of. Did I not get any... Did I recover any bioplastic? I think I just lost a piece of bioplastic because that TV screen was built to where that connection is now. That's not good. That's really not good. Ooh, and once again, I forgot to set my timer. I'll be playing for far too long if I don't set my timer soon. Okay, we'll give ourselves another 15 minutes or so on this video. Now that's 12, 15. Play. I am such an... Was ist dein Word? Such a professional YouTuber. My god. Okay. Processing plant. I'm gonna make a small one. Conserve resources. And... biodome. I'm gonna make a big one. I don't need resources to be conserved. Which one should I connect it to? Let's say the processing plant. Yeah. I think my first mine is going to be here, obviously, seeing as this is where the airlock is. My second mine might be over in this direction, I think. But it seems like we're off to a good start. Resources are doing okay. So it's after these two get built, we want the mine and the sickbay in unison. Now, where I build the sickbay, I'm not entirely sure. Might just build it here. Ideally, I build a lab and then a sickbay. Because the lab can also produce food, which is pretty good. And I think I might even be able to get by with just a lab and no biodome. Because I don't know if I'm reading it right, but it seems, and you'll see in a minute, well, in several minutes, it seems that the lab can produce synthetic meat without needing any resources. As long as there's a biologist operating the lab, you can produce food. Which seems wrong to me. Biodome's not out of power, don't be ridiculous. I mean, it was, because this connection wasn't built, but still. Okay. Now... oh god, 7 bioplastic. Yeah. We can do it. Oh, just about. We can just about do it. These cost metal, luckily. But that... yes, we... what about the sickbay? Yeah, I can't build a lab. It's gonna be a sickbay just here. Which isn't ideal, but it'll have to do. Mine. The landing pad is gonna be a little far away, but oh well. Mine there. And sickbay. I need to plant some plants as well. No, not a biodome, I need to plant plants. Not to just build a house around more. I want to prioritize... I don't want to prioritize food, but... oh, how much bioplastic do I have? 4? Maybe? Ideally, I'll also build a potted plant over here, but no. How much does the sickbay cost? I'm losing 4, which means I'll end up with 3. The sickbay will cost me... oh, okay, it's just a 1. Oh, okay, cool. We'll just about do it. I think we just about have the resources. Oh, it's always so tight. I've got to make these so that we can produce more bioplastic. That's really important. I have to make this because if a worker, or if both my workers broke their legs, then that's it, the end. Because the workers are the only ones who can operate these processing facilities. But I think we've just about done it. The mine is up. The sick bay is pending one more piece of bioplastic, which is on its way. And we also have one starch producing thing. Yes! Okay, we're off to a good start. Fantastic. And with 11 minutes remaining in this video, a good start is about all we'll achieve today. I managed to get a massive wind turbine, a big power collector. Yeah, things are going well until that kind of thing will happen. I just need to make sure the sick bay is up and running. People are tired, as you'd expect. Come on. Here comes the engineer. Build me a sick bay. You see, the lab is also where we produce our medical supplies. But we should have enough for a few broken limbs. And I also need that. See, that was the crux of it with Werner. That was the problem. But that means we'll just be at the end of our bioplastic supplies. Ooh, look at that. We'll have exactly drained the bioplastic. If I made one wrong move with any of this planning, we would not have had enough of that bed. And the whole Werner situation from the first series will just have repeated itself. Oh dear. But luckily, we've just about scraped by with some metal left over. And with the metal left over, we can make that and that. I don't think we'll need to worry about anything else. Meanwhile, it all depends on the biologist now, and luckily the biologist is producing results. We've got some food. Just as we've ran out of meal packs we brought with us in the colony ship, we've grown our own. Or started growing our own. Now, essentially, we're just waiting on the bioplastic for us to be able to fill up this dome. We've built all of these. We want ore and starch, so let's prioritize the mine. Let's get some mining done. And now, we wait, whilst we time warp. And Harv takes a sip of water. Okay, so the plan for the base. Let us look into the future whilst we're waiting for the present to have its day. We're going to be expanding in 2 straight columns. Or rows, I suppose, if this is our orientation. 2 straight rows / columns all the way down here, and feeding off to the sides, we'll have our extra dead-end facilities, and our power field is going to be over here. We have enough room for a decent amount of expansion. Room over here, mines, things like that. Yeah, we should be doing okay. I ought to be building my control headquarters pretty soon as well, because I need them in order to tell everyone to stay inside, and we will need that capacity when the solar flare hits, which it inevitably will, I might add. Alright, we've got some starch in the bioplastic processors now to tell them to process all this stuff. We have plenty of ore in here as well. See? We're not having a repeat of Werner. We're not. Come on, medic. Work your magic. Our magical medic. Where are you? Seriously, where are you? You need to help this guy. And me, have you got any hay fever tablets? Where is the medic? Is that you? Is that you? Yes, oh, you were going to fetch the medical supplies, that makes sense. Alright. You have fixed up that worker, fantastic. And you are nearly done producing some bioplastic. And as soon as you have, we're going to use it to build us that. And also that. Following it. Actually, no, let's build that somewhere else. There. I would also like a couple of trees in this area to keep the biologists happy, because it's occurred to me that keeping the biologists happy is perhaps one of the most important aspects of welfare. Because if the biologists aren't happy, then the food production just declines rapidly. And that is not good. Not good at all. Food-wise, we're just about coping, I think. Yeah, and welfare is okay. Everyone seems to be pretty happy. Once these all get turned into metal and these get turned into bioplastic, I'll reprioritize the mine. Otherwise it seems to be okay. It seems... yeah, we're on top of the food game. Nice. Now, do I build a headquarters next? Unfortunately, I need storage because I want to move all these out the way. Spare parts are great and everything, but they're in the way where they are. I want to build my column here. Alright, for now we'll focus on the most important thing. Spares, actually, if you think about it. It's either storage or spares. As in storage or factory. Storage or factory? Storage or factory? Which one should I go for? Headquarters can wait, I think. Can wait a little while at least. We'll build the factory because then... actually no, that logic doesn't work. But we'll build the factory anyway. Ideally I would have built it over here next to the processing plants, but I guess I don't have room to do that. Do you reckon I can maybe sneak in? Can I maybe sneak it in here? No, just not... can't quite hug this side, can I? No, that would be another airlock or something there. So, factory... right about... hang on, which angle are we going for? If we're avoiding that hill, then we're going over here. So, right about... there. Alright. Are these empty of ore yet? They are indeed empty of ore, so we can decline that process and increase that priority. Nice, 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 nice. Keep the time warp going. We're gonna need... not much more metal, actually. I think we have the metal. Is it stored in here? Yes, we have the metal. Do we have the bioplastic? Is it stored in there? It is! Nice! Things are going so well. It's really quite surprising, actually. And I'm going to build a potted plant there. Again, seems unnecessary, but trust me, you've got to keep people happy. You have got to keep people happy. And I will also be building an oak tree or a pine tree, or both even, in here eventually. Probably both. Did they count as different processes? Because it says in the help menu that... colonist status, morale... So, a colonist can only use the same type of component once in a while. So, does a potted plant differ from a tree? And does a pine tree differ from a oak tree? Or an oak tree? These are the questions that I lie awake at night wondering about. Or more accurately, I sit awake at night playing this game wondering about. Simply because I have not been sleeping since I started playing this game. It's terrible. Alright, we're looking at storage or headquarters after this. Spares workshop. Storage or headquarters. Whilst we maybe we should build towards a landing pad. I wonder. Got a bit of ore, not enough. Storage will move that out the way, and whilst that's in the way, I can only really expand along this line. Also, 1, 2, 3, I need another oxygen generator here. Ah, damn. I would really prefer to expand along this route. Really would prefer. Ah, someone broke their leg again. Was it a worker? It was a worker. I think it's only in the mine that you can break limbs and things. It also turns out that you can get flu in this game. There are contagious diseases. I've not actually had one wreck any of my colonies, but it does kind of worry me. I really want to be building right here. Really want to be building right here. If they'll just use up the spares. I guess in the meantime, let's produce more energy. It's either landing pad or energy. Because they both cost metal. Let's have a look at our power fluctuations over time. Food is doing well. Power, power, power. Power! Ooh, ow, ooh. Oh, is it production? Oh, we're on capacity. There we go. Capacity... It's still pretty high. It's not got below this level. It's because I did build the big wind turbine. I would either like another one of those or another capacitor. Does it hit top much, is what I'm wondering. If it stops hitting the peak, then I need more capacity. If it starts getting low, then I need more production. I think it's production we want, isn't it? I don't know, we'll see. We have several lots of ore, so we can deprioritize and up-prioritize. I know that's not the right terminology, but oh well. Okay, factory is sorted. I'm worried about solar flares. So now I'm juggling a few different priorities. Oxygen to build over here. Storage to build somewhere. Maybe I just have to... I don't want to sacrifice my beautiful structure. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay, that's good enough. Yeah, okay, ooh, okay, fine. Thank God. That works pretty well. So it's now storage or headquarters, but that is a decision for next time, ladies and gentlemen, because the alarm has just gone off. Do we build a storage here or headquarters here? That is the question, and the answer will be found in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Unless a solar flare kills us all. Hi there, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, then you may well enjoy some of the other stuff I do. There's Let's Plays, live streams every Sunday, and of course a variety of interesting gaming videos. Take a look, and don't forget that if you feel like it, you are welcome to support me over at my Patreon page. Big thanks to all my patrons. If you liked the video, please do like the video, and I will see you all next time.